Giving is in full swing, and Andy Crouppen from Brown & Crouppen is here with advice for donating smart, whether you give your time or your money. And that is important, Andy. Give your time or your money.
Right.
That's a great gift. And it's important to get the most bang for your buck, I think, when you're giving. And there are tax implications, all kinds of stuff to talk about. So let's start with volunteering.
Sure. I mean, everybody knows that charities need money to function and to do what they do, but I think a lot of times people don't realize they also need manpower.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, or about a month ago, a bunch of people from our office volunteered at Food Outreach. And, you know, they needed us to go there. Some of us were cooking, some of us were fulfilling orders, and that, you know, money doesn't do that. They need people, bodies there, cooking, handing out food.
Well, and let's be honest, what a great morale builder for the company, too, to get everybody out there and pitching back into the community. It
was great. Everyone had a great time. You know, no one ever, people complain about going to work. No one ever complains when we go and do these charity days. We've gone to Habitat for Humanity and build houses, and it's always a great time, and you feel great about yourself.
And the reality is that some of the travel expenses that you incur doing these things are deductible?
Yeah, you can deduct like the gas or your reasonable travel expenses to get there. You know, I don't think most people do because it's insignificant for most people how far they're traveling. Maybe it's a few dollars. It's probably not worth the time. But
if there are expenses that you encounter along the way, keep
they
that
are
in mind.
legitimate. Yeah, keep receipts and you can deduct that off of your taxes.
And this is something we all think about this time of year a lot, is we've been getting those Goodwill bags going throughout the year, and they're starting to fill up, and it's the end of the year, and ooh, I got to get that in before I take my taxes, you know, before I do my taxes. So donating items.
I was running late this morning, and my car, I can barely fit in it. It is so full because I have we are having a child, and one of our rooms was just a bunch of storage, so we're cleaning out that room to make room for the baby, and so my car is literally full. So I'm driving around. Please don't steal my old broken blender if you're lurking out in the parking lot.
Yeah, so I really need one.
I do. Yeah, you can go to Goodwill, Salvation Army, those types of places, and it's very easy. It takes 2 seconds. You stop there, they give you a receipt, and you're gone. Habitat for Humanity, if you have leftover housing supplies or like an old sink or countertop, they take that stuff, they sell it, and they use it towards, they use the money towards building new houses.
And your tax advisor will tell you that this can be pretty significant.
Sure.
With, you know, impact on your taxes at the end of the year. And keep in mind, too, you were talking about filling your car. Old cars, old boats, a lot of these charities now have arrangements to come and get them for you. If the car's broken down in your driveway, they'll come by, pick up the car, wash your hands of it, and you get a very significant write-off based on the Blue Book value of the car.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be running. And, you know, this is something that's trash that you don't know how to get it out of your yard. Call them. They will pick it up, and it could be thousands of dollars.
Speaking of thousands of dollars, donating money, just flat out donating money.
Well, I mean, there are big charities that we've all heard of that we know are safe, but we also get these calls, especially this time of year, for people collecting for charities. You know, you really want to do your homework before you give to those. A lot of those are for-profit organizations, and sometimes it's shocking. Ask them, and sometimes some of them, I'm not sure if they have to tell you or not, but if you do your homework on sites like CharityNavigator.org, I believe, is one. They'll tell you how much of the resources actually get donated to charity. Yeah, because some of these charities give like 7% of what they collect to charity, and 93% are going towards the administration and paying salaries, and it's just not an effective way to give.
Good advice, Andy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Always glad to have you here. If you have a legal question for Brown & Crouppen, email us at great